This is All India Radio. The news read by Paul Thotham. The world's biggest rural employment scheme, MGNREGA, has brought in momentum in the financial inclusion of the rural population. The Prime Minister said it has benefited over 8 crore people, nearly half of them, 47%, being women, empowering them to have a greater say in the financial decisions of their families. Addressing a function to mark the 8th MGNREGA Divas in New Delhi today, he said the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, MGNREGA, has also benefited people from scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in more than 50% of the works. Over 4 crore bank accounts have been opened under MGNREGA, and it will help in implementing direct benefits transfer scheme to the rural population. The Prime Minister said the use of information technology in MGNREGA has increased accountability and transparency in governance. Dr. Singh said the centre has taken many new initiatives related to the UPA's flagship scheme in the last 1 year. 30 new works have already been added, focusing mainly on providing employment through agriculture. UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi called for checking misuse of funds and corruption in MGNREGA and removal of bottlenecks in participation of women. A fast-track court in New Delhi has framed charges against the 5 accused in the brutal Delhi gang rape case. The trial will begin on Tuesday. Arguments concluded both by the prosecution as well as the defence lawyers today after a month since the charge sheet was filed. The prosecution asked for the accused to be charged under various sections of the IPC, including murder, gang rape, robbery and conspiracy. The 6th accused in the case has been declared a minor by the Juvenile Justice Board, and he will now be tried under the juvenile justice laws. The prosecution has asked for the accused to be charged for murder, gang rape and conspiracy. Health Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad has said the government will soon initiate comprehensive medical checkups for all school-going children and even those out of school. He said a mobile team of doctors with supporting staff for each state has been granted for implementation of universal screening of children. Chairing a meeting of the Consultative Committee of Parliament on Child Health in New Delhi, Azad said a program for universal supplementation of iron and folic acid has been initiated to overcome anemia among 13 crore adolescents. Campaigning is gradually gathering momentum in Tripura. Votes in the state will be cast on the 14th of this month. Election campaign will pick up shortly for Nagaland and Meghalaya assemblies. Political parties have finalized their strategy to contest the polls. Senior leaders of political parties will be addressing election rallies in the poll-bound states to woo the voters. Votes in the 2 states will be cast on the 23rd of this month. Our correspondent reports that all arrangements have been made for smooth conduct of polls. The counting of votes will be taken up on the 28th, and the total election process has to be completed by the 3rd of next month. In Pakistan, 30 people, including 12 militants and 6 paramilitary personnel, were killed in a Taliban attack today. Dozens of militants armed with rocket-propelled grenades launched the assault shortly before 4 in the morning on a security checkpost in the rest of Northwest. 12 civilians also lost their lives, with 10 members of the same family killed when a rocket fired by the militants hit a house near the checkpost. There was an intense gun battle that continued for over 3 hours. A security official said the injured personnel have been taken to military hospitals in Banu and Peshawar. The militants also stormed the home of a Patwari and killed 2 persons. Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has claimed responsibility for the attack. The attack came a day after a Taliban suicide bomber blew himself up outside a Shia mosque at Hangu town in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, killing 29 people and injuring over 50. Leander Paes and his partner, debutant Purav Raja, kept India hopes alive by winning their doubles encounter in the Asia Oceanic Davis Cup tennis tie against South Korea today. In the match played at the R.K. Khanna Tennis Stadium in New Delhi, Paes and Raja pipped Yongkyu Lim and Ji Sung Nam 6-4, 7-5, 6-2 in a hard-fought contest. It was a do-or-die match for India, as it had already lost the first 2 single matches. And that is the end of this news bulletin.